Yo, what up, guys? How's everyone doing on this Friday afternoon? Happy Friday. Happy upcoming weekend. Guys, got anything fun planned for the weekend? Any movies or anything planning to check out? Let's throw some tunes on while we chill for a little bit. Which ones? We'll grab these. Let's grab this. Okay, yeah, let's throw that on. Yeah, how you guys doing? What's up, Matthew? I'm doing all right today. How are you? Hopefully well. Danette, welcome in. Good to see you. It's funny, yesterday after I hopped off stream, you and I both jumped over to the Our Life in Horror stream. What's going on, Discreet? I am wearing a tank top. It is it's probably because you're still in the northern hemisphere, I assume. We're approaching summertime at this point, so it's definitely kind of more of that weather. So yeah. Planning to go see the new Star Wars. Okay. I heard mixed thoughts, like it's okay. Jeez, that scared me. I grabbed this over here actually. I mentioned the Chucky behind me. I finally put batteries in for today. I was going to show it off to you guys. I don't know if you heard him talk there, but he gives 3 voice lines. He says, "Hey, want to play," which he just did. Actually, his final voice line, he just reset. Maybe he'll start over. Let me turn the lights off for a second, because his last one, his eyes interact. You have to say his name. Chucky.
Wanna play?
Chucky. Then the last one. Chucky. Chucky. Come on, Chucky. So, kind of just a little gimmick beyond just the standard popcorn bucket. Probably should turn him off so he doesn't just jump scare me throughout the stream. But yeah, so actually need to get more AA batteries. I had to like pull some out of another remote. I don't know if you guys do that, but in today's day and age, batteries that expire aren't super common, I feel like. I think it was funny, yeah. I threw that little like, "Hey Freddy, how's it going?" You'd be shirtless. Average temp is like 100. I assume we're talking 100 Fahrenheit. But that's still hot. I don't think I ever plan to do a shirtless stream. I think tank top is the most skin that we're gonna be showing. So think about doing a movie marathon. Pirates. Okay. Did you ever watch the Lord of the Rings ones? It's been a long time since I watched Pirates, honestly. Like, man, has it been like probably close to 20 years since I watched the Pirates? Because I've only watched the first 3, and I haven't really rewatched them lately. I've said this before, I think, but Curse of the Black Pearl is like really good, and then the other ones are kind of, they start to lose me a little bit. You got to check it all similar. Okay, that may be the one. I thought about grabbing. Spirit Halloween had like a 50% off. If you don't know, if you're a fan of like the horror stuff, the day after Halloween, Spirit Halloween always does like a 50% off everything in the store. Granted, sometimes it's slim pickings at that point, but I almost grabbed, there was like a Chucky doll from, I think it was from Bride, because he had the stitches and it was like half off. I was like, I don't need it. But yeah, this dude's just like a little plastic popcorn bucket kind of thing. So, but kind of cool. You like the Chucky? Yeah, it's kind of a fun gimmick beyond just, obviously we have like the ghost face. The Billy the Puppet, his eyes light up, so it's kind of similar. And then technically, actually, the Jason and Pennywise are lights, so I could probably plug those in at some point. If we do like a darker stream, I can have them as like background ambiance, maybe. Did I see your anime edits? I did not. Did you make a video or something? What anime did we edit? I did start to watch JJK season 2. I loved season 1. I've heard 2 was like even better, but I never had Crunchyroll. But it finally came over to Netflix, so I was like, you know what? We'll check it out. Just now noticed my ceiling fan little thing is right there. Kind of funny. You did watch Lord of the Rings? Nice. Nice. Did you? I think you said the third one was your favorite, which it's hard to disagree with. Oh, in the show and tell. Okay. I'll have to take a look. It's a video you made though, like an anime edit. Is it like an AMV? Those were like super popular back in the day. Let's see while we're just chilling maybe for a few minutes before jumping into DVD, what's kind of the latest on the news front of stuff. Let's see. Music wise, actually, I shared a new President song that came out. Hands Like Houses made a new song. It's also funny, we did a Dance Gavin Dance short lately, and they put out like a new they call it like Tree City or whatever, but it's their somewhat live rendition of some of their older songs. On the show front, I don't think there's a whole lot. Obviously, The Boys ended, and people have mixed thoughts on that one. Movies, let's hop over to. I pulled up Bloody Disgusting, so we can look at that. Oh, this is not the right size. We got to change some stuff around here. It's probably good. But yeah, I was figured I'd see what's kind of the latest. Something with Hellraiser here with books. Kind of cool, I guess. I've heard early thoughts on Passenger is that it's not great, so seems like a little bit less. Oh, speaking of Passenger, they're doing a podcast for it. Okay, interesting. Hey, speaking of the Chucky I have is from Halloween Horror Nights from Universal, so that's kind of funny timing. They're having Sinners. That's kind of like that'd be a fun one. What you got this screen? The Demon Slayer, actually a little behind. The third is your favorite. Thought you mentioned that. Are you saying there's a Boys spinoff, Chris, that's coming? Demon Slayer 1 had 0 edits. Put in a song. Okay, so it's like clips of the show with a music over the back. The downside of doing that stuff is it probably gets claimed like super easily. But I'm a fan of Demon Slayer, so I don't mind checking it out. Did a Zoro one as well, so some One Piece. 6 subs, that's good. I mean, people love anime, so I feel like that's an easy sell for a lot of fans. There's these guys I follow called Spoiler Kings. They're talking about The Boys. Yeah, I think most people I've heard were not a fan of how it ended, but we'll see whenever I get to it. Two Towers is your favorite? That was my favorite when I was younger, because I love Helm's Deep. But some of the earlier parts, and I'm like, they're just okay. You haven't watched the Hobbit trilogy? I'd say check them out. Don't let people's like hatred of that franchise sway your opinion, because I have a good time with them. Like, are they 9 or 10 out of 10? No, but they're probably like, I don't know, the Hobbit movies are probably in that 6 to 7 territory. Like, I think they're above average. They're just not like on the level of Lord of the Rings. 1100 views in a day. Nice. Yeah, is it a short? Because I feel like shorts views work way differently than like long form views. That's cool. It's good to hear. Yeah, it sounds like Nanette's on the same page. Like, check them out. It's more Lord of the Rings, so. Is what you're talking about, Chris? I haven't looked into it at all, but I imagine it's gonna do well. People love The Boys, so. More likes in your second one, but more views in the first one. Sounds like good progress on both sides then. It's a prequel of Soldier Boy. See, I don't care about that stuff a lot of times. Like anytime they do these prequels or it's like, hey, let's show you what happened before. I'm like, I don't know, dude. Also, Soldier Boy is like an okay character. Maybe he's better in some of the later seasons that I haven't watched yet, but when they introduced him, I'm just like, you're just a variation of Homelander. I don't know if I need you in this show, but he was fine, I guess. Heard it was rushed. The boys. Yeah, I've heard like maybe the special effects weren't the greatest on the finale. What else we have here? Scarier, new, X-Files. What's this? I don't know what this. What is this trying to promote? Is there an X-Files thing coming out? Oh, it's some older thing. Maybe they're pushing back. Like they're bringing it to Disney Plus. Seems like, yeah. Okay. Kind of a slow news day with that. This is terrifying, like low budget looking monster. Let's see what else. Anything worth talking about on the movie side? Tales from the Crypt. I haven't watched their stuff in a long time. They have a couple Dead by Daylight cosmetics as well. What is this? There's no way this is really a thing. There's no way this is actually. Okay, well, hopefully people enjoy it. That's something. Zombutcher. Monster Business Simulator. Oh. Dude, it's like prime time for simulator games. If you have any creative idea at all for a simulator game and you have like some game dev skills, put it out. People love the simulator stuff right now. I think most of them don't hit the mark, but there are some that are pretty good. But that's like super popular, and I don't like imagine it costs too much to make a lot of those. Like a lot of them just churning out. Undertone heading to streaming next month. Okay, maybe I'll wind up watching it. I heard mixed thoughts on this one too, but I did not see it. Oh, speaking of that, Chris, your thing is here. Vault Rising. God, that's like everything I hate. Period piece with 1950s plus character I don't really care about. That's not gonna be for me, I don't think. That's for like the people that really want more of that world. Oh, this looks interesting. Let's see what this is. Pull up afterwards. We do some collectible stuff. We do horror stuff. Feels like a good overlap. Okay, some more Batman stuff. Walking Dead. Dude, Walking Dead's gonna be around forever. It is quite literally like a timeless zombie, just always gonna be out there. Yeah, Passenger, I've not heard good things. I've heard it's pretty mid, but we'll see. Oh, this is the thing that Rusty shared on Discord. The bong popcorn bucket. I don't know. Who's buying the bong popcorn bucket? Is that really going to be a good sell? I think the only shot that people buy this is like if you can actually use it as a bong, I think people would probably jump on it. But if it's just like a visual thing, then you just look like you smoke weed, but you're not actually doing it. So I don't know if, I don't know. Okay, free tickets for Corporate Retreat. I don't think I have a lot of high hope for this movie. It joins Brie Larson Skeletons. I'm like, this is the picture from the other horror movie that he's in, Strange Darling. Yeah. Was not a fan of Strange Darling. Did you guys watch it? It was like, I saw what they were going for. It just wasn't for me. Like the message was not intended for me, I feel like. What is the, let's see what the Passenger. Actually, let me hop over. We'll do it over here. Passenger Rotten Tomatoes score. Does not look good, I can tell you that. 48% from both. Like critics I could see, but dang, fans do not love this one. Kind of surprising. Tales from the Crypt are on Shudder, AMC Plus. I've watched some of their stuff on YouTube, but I don't know if I've watched any of like the actual on streaming maybe. Yeah, they have some cool characters, Matthew. 2027, that makes sense. I mean, they just finished The Boys. They gotta take some time. It was kind of mid for you. Seen the movie Creep Show. Okay. But yeah, not seeming like good reception from Passenger. All right, what are these collectibles apparently? We have Art the Clown. Is this like a NECA collectible? I'm assuming. Oh, my mouse wheel is not being friendly. An Obsession vinyl. Is the music that good in this? Are you guys into vinyls at all? I feel like I like the idea of vinyls, but I don't collect them myself. Because I don't have a record player, first of all, so it would just kind of be a decoration or a collectible thing. But is there any really... I mean, also, if it's like horror movie stuff, do you want to be playing that as like a record? I don't know. Yeah, it is a Art the Clown from NECA. Okay. I don't have any of their stuff. I have a couple, actually, let me see. You can probably see behind me. These Universal Monster Ninja Turtles are from that same company. I feel a little bit mixed about the company because they've had some questionable stuff take place. I feel like a lot of times I'm pretty brand, I don't say loyal, but if you do the customer wrong, I'm gonna remember that. So you've not seen Strange Darling? A lot of people loved it. Like, what was the Rotten Tomatoes on that? That was like, I feel like that was like 90%, to be honest. Yeah, 96% from the critics, 85% from the audience. Actually, this movie, when I went to go to a convention last year and listen to the Evil Dead cast speak, one of the women from the first movie, I forgot who it was exactly, said this was like her favorite horror movie at the time. So a lot of people dig it. It just, I don't really like the message they went for a whole lot. It also is one of those movies where they tell it out of order intentionally. So it does a little bit of what Weapons does, but Weapons worked for me a little bit better. Focusing on Demon Slayer and One Piece edits. Nice. Glad to see you jumping into some creative stuff, Discreet. I'm a big fan of both of those, so I'd be happy to take a look. Who's your favorite? I'm assuming Zoro's your favorite One Piece character since you did a short for him. Who's your favorite Demon Slayer character? You are, but you don't have a vinyl. Would it be cool to have one? You mean you don't have a record player? Play stuff. I mean, a lot of people just collect records without listening to them, I think. The Arrival. I don't know if I know this. I mean, I know Arrival with what's her name in it, but this is not that. This is way different. Horror polos from Cope loves Sprite Rags. I think it's a company that she digs. Kind of weird. I feel like these are different messages. Like, I'm wearing a polo to look like a little bit nicer ish, but I have a horror icon on my breastplate here. One says casual, one says like trying to dress up. So it's a little bit of a mixed message. It's kind of like when ties are like a little bit crazy, but I feel like those are a little bit better. Oh, this looks cool. Cathedral vinyl. A lot of these are vinyls apparently. I don't know what Cathedral is. Graphic novel. Okay, but it looks pretty. Like, this background stuff looks cool. Okay, from the back rooms. I was like, I don't know if I know what async is. That looked like a deep cut. Just a wish we could see the back of it. Is it like a snapback, or I'm assuming probably? Whoa, that looks pretty cool. I don't know what this is. The Dark Crystal. It looks like a big vulture. I'll focus on game edits like God of War. Okay, yeah, do what you enjoy. I'm a fan of, like, if you bounce around, who cares? Just have fun doing it. That's tough on Demon Slayer. Kaza. I haven't watched the movie from last year yet. I really should have. My favorite, I mean, it's probably either Tanjiro or Inosuke. I think those are the two that I probably vibe with the most. Don't like movies to tell stuff out of order. Yeah. So Strange Darling does that, so I would say be prepared. I feel like movies try to be a little bit artsy, but they're also kind of like, it's kind of cheating the audience at times where it's like, I'm not telling you the full information. So when you get tricked, I don't know. I think it can work, but I think that story, the rest of the things around the story, I didn't love. Haven't seen Weapons. Really? Won't bother with it? Why won't you bother with it? You haven't seen Barbarian either? Dude, you gotta watch both of those. I highly recommend both. We talked Weapons last year during the 13 horror movies, but I didn't do a separate video for it. I kind of meant to. I think that was just a busy, I think that's when Dexter was out and it was pretty busy. But like Weapons was great, and I like Barbarian even more. Speaking of Resident Evil, I saw some quote from Zach the other day, just talking about people's responses to his movie, to Resident Evil. It says there's so many people that clearly really want the video game, meaning the characters and the story from the video game. Anything different than that is not really welcomed. But if I did that, I don't think I'd be creatively fulfilled, and I don't think they would enjoy it. I probably agree with him there, to be honest, because that was my thoughts with Until Dawn. People were very mad that movie wasn't a replica of the game, but I'm like, dude, then just play the game at that point. So I am a fan of him branching out with something different. I think if you give us some Resident Evil nuggets here and there, that's fine with me, honestly. Okay. Well written, amazing backstory. I got you. Yeah, I feel like in Demon Slayer, whenever they like kill somebody off, kill off a demon, it's like, let's tell you their backstory right before they die. Weapons in the movie I haven't seen. Really? You guys both haven't seen Weapons. That one also is out of order, but I like it a little bit more. The ending, I didn't love as much the first time I watched it. It grew on me a little bit the second time, but the introduction to the movie, like the stuff with the teacher, I was like really getting into, and then it kind of got a little bit silly, but was still good. It's only 2 movies you're excited for: Resident Evil and Sonic 4. When does Sonic 4 come out? I don't think that comes out for a while, does it? Also, what are we doing in Sonic 4? Because like, we had the original, we had the sequel where we had Knuckles, we had the third one, which we had Shadow. What are we doing next? Like Metal Sonic or something? I don't know how you keep one-upping it. It looks like 2027, March 19th is when it's scheduled for. Okay. I've not watched the third one yet, but 1 and 2 are good. 2 probably not as much. I didn't love like the whole sister wedding stuff they tried to shoehorn in there, but that's dope to collect. This little mask, I mentioned this the other day, that's kind of what I originally was trying to go for with my background, with like 1 cube each being a mask kind of thing, but I didn't really, we've been slacking on that a little bit. The Dark Crystal is a Jim Henson movie. Okay, this thing, that's cool. I mean, I like the art style, looks pretty cool. Okay, my scroll wheel. Monsters Unborn. The Lost Universal Monster remakes. Okay. So we're doing like the old black and white Frankenstein and that kind of stuff. Evil Dead Rise. Looks cool. Pretty cool. What are your guys' thoughts on the Evil Dead franchise? Is it one of your guys' favorites? And where would you kind of rank the movies amongst each other? I need to probably rewatch 1 and 2, and then maybe at some point I'll do a franchise ranking. Not to go too off topic, but I put out a post about if people want me to do a top sports movies of all time. I'm planning on doing that. I actually wrote a bunch down yesterday, and I was like, I'm at like 30 movies here, so I may make it like top sports dramas, because I know it's hard to compare like Rocky to Happy Gilmore. It's like those are very different type of movies, but we'll see. But yeah, I've been trying to maybe jump back into some of the movie lists. I know we've been doing a lot of music lately, which, Matthew, you'll actually be happy to hear. I am planning to do Linkin Park next, so keep an eye out for that one. Hopefully show it some love, because I don't know, people may be pretty opinionated about which of their songs are their favorite. Somebody really was not happy with the Blue October list I had. I was like, all right, that's fine. More excited for Resident Evil movie than Sonic. Yeah, for sure. I would agree too. I mean, I like Resident Evil. I like what Zach Krager's done thus far. You blend those two together, it's like pretty good chance it'll be good. But these are kind of cool. I don't know if Rise is my favorite, but it was good, at least. All right, what do we have here? I can't scroll at all. The Best of the Boys. Another vinyl. Is this page all vinyls? Dude, this scroll wheel, I don't know what's happening with it. The Duke Mitchell collection from Grindhouse. I don't know any of these. Seem like kind of deep cuts, maybe. Is that it? It seems to be all its own bloody disgusting. So, yeah. Figure we just kind of chill and talk about some recent news before jumping into DVD. Guess what else in the movie front? So we had Obsession last week. We have Passengers this week. Then we have The Backrooms and Corporate Retreat we talked about. Then June really picks it up with Masters of the Universe and Scary Movie 6 and Disclosure Day. So a lot of good stuff upcoming for sure. You love Linkin Park. Back when you were teenagers, you had both their CDs. I'm assuming Hybrid Theory and Meteora, because I think those were the first two, and there's probably my two favorites. But it was tough to... I'm not fully done with the list yet, but I was torn between, because I love those two albums so much, but then there's also some like classics from some of their later ones. And then also now we have Emily, and she has her own vibe too. So it's like, dang, how do I... Something's got to be left out, unfortunately, but I would have like a ton of honorable mentions if I could. Yeah, Chris, I hated that movie, to be honest. I know a lot of people liked it. Like, I don't know if Discreet's still here, but Souls, who was in chat previously too, was a big fan of Happy Gilmore 2, and I was like, dude, they like put a stain on the reputation of the first movie. It was that bad, in my opinion. Like, the first one's very great, but they just tried to recycle the same stuff and it did not work. It's pretty tough to do comedy sequels 20 years later. It can be done, but tough. I forgot of all them favorites, the TV show. Oh, you like Ash vs. Evil Dead? I started watching that. I watched maybe only like 1 or 2 episodes and meant to continue it. After I saw the panel of the cast last year, I went to go check it out and have not picked it back up. But it seemed good. Other than that, your favorites too. Spoilers, I think my favorite, as I said, I got to rewatch 1 and 2 because it's been a long time. I think my favorite's the remake, 2013. But I don't think there's a wrong answer. Like, I love Army of Darkness. Rise was good, as I said. So, probably not a wrong answer. Maybe when Burn comes out, that'd be a good reason to do. Maybe I see Burn, add it to the list, do a ranking. Could make sense. All right. Anything else to talk about? Any new games coming out is the question, I guess. I don't think there's a lot upcoming. I think the fall and end of summertime is when it really picks up a little bit. I put out a poll, though, for anyone interested. I thought about picking up BioShock. It's on sale right now. It's not like it's all-time low, but it's discounted at least. And I debated streaming that. Honestly, I thought about doing it today, but I'm like, we'll wait to see if people actually want that. but it's a great franchise in my opinion. So we may jump into that at some point if you guys would like. All right. Should we do any game stuff before we jump into DVD? What was that house thing we did the other day? That we went like, oh, Housel. We got like the first picture and immediately got it right. There's no shot we repeat that performance, but let's try it again. I think we got like, it was 2 mil in the first picture. All right, for anyone new, we're shown picture of house that is apparently in Oregon. We have to guess how much this is listed for. So it's on sale right now, like it's on the market. We have to guess the price of the house, which, I mean, everything's inflated, so keep that in mind. You might rewatch the original mode too. Okay, yeah, I don't know if I've watched the original. Honestly, I mentioned this, I think, the other day too. I'm kind of going to treat the new one coming out like I treated Star Trek, in that I'm not big into Star Trek, but when the Chris Pine one came out in the late 2000s, I was like all about Star Trek for a minute there. So I'm going to take the same approach with Mode 2. Hopefully it'll want to be good. Oh yeah, the Black Flag remake. You gonna grab that? I don't think I'll plan to. Black Flag was like pretty good. Maybe their best. I would debate Black Flag and 1 and 2 between which one is the best, but I personally, I didn't love doing that much ship stuff, I think. Your main upcoming games you're hyped for is E-Day, Wolverine, and Bond. We don't have a date for E-Day yet, do we? Wolverine is like in the fall and Bond is like in the next month or so. All right, so what do we think this house is worth? In Oregon, so I feel like land's pretty expensive out there. Although we look a little bit isolated. It's got a nice little deck area. There's a ton of windows. Honestly, there's not much privacy here. What if we just say mill? Is that too much? I don't know the square footage yet. Maybe it's not that big. Like, there's definitely not like 8 bathrooms in this house like there was in that last one we had. Torn. We'll send it. Too low. Okay, I'm glad I didn't go lower. I almost went lower. So let's see what else we get here. This looks nice. I mean, do we go 2 again? We go 2.5. Like, looks like a nice cabin area. We have like a big cliff here too. May want to take the movie that you have on your prior list of your favorites that are sports, put them in a different category from each genre. You mean like what I was saying, where like doing music stopped or just got quiet? There we go. Like how I said sports dramas versus like sports comedies. Maybe what you meant. September. I mean, I think, honestly, I think this is Microsoft's time to strike. Like, Xbox has been left in the dust for like the last 10 years. Sony's kind of messing up lately. I'd be down for Microsoft to reclaim some territory. We got the campaign Evolved coming out. We got Fable maybe coming out. We got Gears coming back. Let's throw it back with the old Xbox franchises. All right, let's guess this. Too high. Okay, that was apparently too much. Okay, 2,700 square feet, actually. So not... about 1.6 mil. Too high. Okay, we were pretty close the first time then. I don't know how close we can get. Also, what is this sassy comment? ET phone home with a lower guess. I don't know how close we get to be like correct. Oh, it's only 1 bed. 3.5 baths. How is this over a mil then? 1.2. There we go. It's exactly 1.2 mil. I feel like it's always depressing seeing this stuff being like that house costs so much. Right now there's a rumor that, oh, okay, I saw that already. Definitely getting Wolverine and the Bond game. I don't know. I haven't been buying much stuff on PlayStation lately. I've kind of migrated over to Steam at this point. I'm a little worried about Wolverine just being more Spider-Man. I mean, it looks like it's a little bit more violent, so it's good to see some change there. 2 mil. So you went higher than me. I think we were at 2 mil on one of them. But nice. Anything else we want to run? Let's see. Global. Should we do a lot of learning today on chat or on stream with the global? All right. Anyone have a country they want me to start with here? So the point of it is we have to get what the country is, and it gives us clues if we're close or far away. But if anyone has an opening country that they want me to guess, I'm down to send it on something. France? Let's do it. Okay. France is not super close to it. Which direction do we want to go? Anyone have another guess? Either I think down here, maybe over here. It's funny that that shows up. Actually, that's a clue. So they have territory over here, and it's not that direction. So I'm going to say it's probably this way. What about like Norway? No. So maybe down more here. South Africa? It is close to that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know a lot of these countries. Okay, it's a southern. I feel like I know some of these ones up here a little bit better. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. Yeah, it's like right here, whatever it is. Thanks, Nat. Appreciate you. I don't know enough African countries, to be honest, but it's the country's like right in this area. Russia would be up yonder. Let's see. Oh, no, it's the wrong way. Okay. Wasn't there also the Republic of Congo we had last time? Oh, I thought there was like some other one. Yes, the sports dramas, movies and comedy sports movies. Okay. Yeah, I thought about doing that as well, because it is weird to like lump some of these together where it's like, this is a very serious, like coming of age or just like motivational movie, and this one's like a slapstick comedy. It's hard to compare those. All right, let's I'm just gonna look this up, honestly. Should I just grab this? Egypt? Egypt is like right up this territory, but solid guess. Egypt more like Middle East. Let's see. Why is that so small to read? Maybe it's Botswana. Oh, Zimbabwe too. It's probably not Botswana. Okay, it's almost adjacent, but it's not adjacent. Yeah, I tried to write this earlier. Democratic Republic of Congo, but it didn't want me to type that. What is happening here? Okay, I liked it more that time. Man, is it this? What is that one right there? These are hard to read for sure. Maybe it's Angola, actually. Should have sent on that one a while ago, to be honest. It is adjacent. Wait, was the first one adjacent too? I didn't realize South Africa was the closest this whole time. Well, yeah, it's probably not, probably this one. Yep. Namibia? I don't think I know that country super well, to be honest. But now we know next time, if we get an African country, Namibia is one of our guesses. Try to keep that in the chamber. No, you're fine, Matthew. I wasn't getting this either, honestly. We did okay previously. If it was like US geography, I can do it pretty well, or even like European. But if you get me down in this territory or like in this territory, I'm a little lost. All right. We'll hit 3 guess the games before we jump in. You guys want to do that real quick? Just waste more time. Guess the game. Do more stalling before we get into DVD here. Okay, where do we leave off on this? We were here. I don't think I'm going to know this. All right. So first picture here. What do we think this is? Arrow pointing down at something? No idea. No idea. Any guesses? It's kind of giving like a beat 'em up, maybe a little bit. Streets of Rage. Sure. This is kind of still giving beat 'em up, to be honest. You like those games? All right, cool. Good to hear. I try to bounce around a little bit different stuff, but some of the stuff we come back to and do a repeat. 93% though. This game is really good. So what do we think it could be? I don't know. Marvel v Capcom? I don't think so, but we'll just send it. Oh, is this Paper Mario? Is it not? It's not. Who are you? Huh. It's on GameCube, 93%. I don't recognize this character model, to be honest. This looks like a checkpoint or like number of lives, maybe? I think it looks Zelda. I was getting more Mario than Zelda, but it could be. I don't know who this character is. Like, it's giving a little Rosalina, but I don't believe that's who we're looking at here. Oh, what's the name of that franchise, actually? There's one that I think the art style looks familiar. I think it's something of something, the one I'm thinking of. I could see somebody write the answer. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's actually, it's one I'm thinking that's got 2 words. Is it something? I'm thinking like Mighty Joe or something like that. Beautiful Joe, that's what I was thinking of. Oh, it is Beautiful Joe, but it's not 2. Then it's the first one. Dude, that one, I've never played this, but I feel like the art style looked familiar. I'm like, I've seen this somewhere. Yeah, this is the main character, I think. Here's the actual game being played. It is kind of beat 'em up. Did we get an answer with the, okay, action? What's the genre? Huh? 03? Got there eventually. That one like was a deep, trying to remember. All right, 2 more we'll do. Speaking of Assassin's Creed, this is giving a bit of Assassin's Creed. You have a little like falcon looking thing over here. It's also giving a little God of War a little bit, or like a Skyrim kind of thing. I think we've done all those already though. Is there an Assassin's Creed in the snow anywhere? I think Valhalla kind of is, but Brotherhood? Is Brotherhood in snow? You think so? It did pop up right away. Clutch, dude. Well done. We haven't gotten a first picture in a while, I don't think. Well done. 96%. Dang. Super high score. Yeah, there's Atreus there. Are some of those smaller? I don't know. God of War Ragnarok. There we go. I did not finish this game. I played the first one, really liked it. And Ragnarok was on PS Plus, so I like jumped in and played like a few hours, but didn't complete it. Seemed good. I mean, it seemed like more of the same. I think I was liking 2018 a little bit more, but similar to Spider-Man, I never played Spider-Man 2, but I was a little bit sick of that same gameplay style. Like Spider-Man 1, great game, but I was like, I don't need more of this. You gave me all I needed in the first game. All right, one more will do. One more. This is giving like a Baldur's Gate kind of thing, right? Is that a decent guess? No, apparently not. 89%. This kind of reminds me of Shadow of the Colossus, but then this first picture doesn't really. Like the lighting here gives me like that impression. Could be like an Oblivion, maybe? Scrolls Online. No. Okay, 360 PS3. Huh. Is this a fighting game? Looks like we have like different creatures fighting here. Yeah, hopefully that remake of the first few wound up being fun. This looks kind of vaguely familiar, but I don't know if I know it quite yet. I don't know, dude. Soul Calibur? Sure. Hack and slash. I was thinking that at first too. I was kind of thinking like a Darksiders when I saw this. Like Darksiders 1 maybe? No, apparently not. Apparently not. Hack and slash. Is it like a Devil May Cry? That's also what I think of when I think of hack and slash. Definitely not 5. Yeah, you had the same idea. You had the same idea. Problem is it didn't. Maybe I should say DMC. Would it pop up then? When did, I don't know when the first one came out. I'm either going 1 or 2 here. Send it. No, it was not. Oh, this is giving like Bayonetta. Wait, wasn't that on Nintendo though? Send it. Let's go. Yeah, this looks like the main character. I never played these either, but sometimes you don't have to fully know the thing or have played it to recognize it. I've heard great things about this franchise. I mean, there's definitely a certain look they're going for, but I'm not huge into the hack and slash games in general. It gets a little bit tedious and redundant, but probably a decent game. All right, DVD time. Let's run it. Thank you guys for the chat engagement portion of today's. I mean, there's still more chat engagement, but the active participation games of today's stream. First one came out in 2001. Okay, so that would have been a little bit too early then. So 2 was probably a better guess. I don't know if I knew Bayonetta. They've been all over the place, because aren't they like only Nintendo now? I don't know if that's the case, but I thought that they were pretty much Nintendo at this point. Because it's Bayonetta, and what's the other franchise that's like kind of similar that I also haven't played that is on Nintendo? I'm blanking on which one that is. I don't think it's Astral Chain, but it's kind of that same vibe too. Yeah, I don't know. All right. Pause that. Hop on over here. Let's throw on some DVD. Do we dare do a killer game? We've been doing it the last couple streams, like starting with one. And it feels like maybe a horrible idea, but also I don't mind doing it. A chance to scream at the game a little bit. If we do we switch it up? Do we leave Spirit and do like somebody else? I have not done killer outside when I've done it on stream, so I have zero practice with any of these people. It's hard to say how far we got in Subnautica because there's not like a clear idea of how long it goes on for. I can tell you we built additional bases like down in the lava area. We got eaten by the Leviathan, so that was interesting. Like the massive creature. It's probably the biggest thing in the game, I would guess. Just like swallow this hole. Do you like the show, Chris? Because I would say if you're a fan of the show, it's probably going to be more of that. But if you're not super thrilled about The Mandalorian, then for me, it's a skip, but I don't have like the big attachment to that franchise. Should we try Ghoul? We talked some anime earlier. Should we try some Ghoul? What was the other? Surge is the one we have. Do we want that or do we stick with these is the question. Maybe we keep these. What do we got? We'll get into 5% haste for 6 seconds. I'm gonna be ass with this guy, so just keep that in mind. But I think we'll give this a try. It's been like months since we played with the ghoul, I believe, so we'll see. But in general, he's pretty good, so how bad can that be, right? You like The Mandalorian? I mean, maybe it also depends what else you have going on. Like if there's something that sounds more fun than going to the theater. And the series on 4K. I would say maybe check it out then. If you vibed with the show. All right, we probably only do one killer game, unless we get so smoked that I want to redeem myself, because the queue times are not great, unfortunately. Although I can actually tab out of this game, unlike Subnautica was like crashing every time I tried to. They're just constantly screaming. Turn down maybe a little bit more. We'll do like a well, maybe not. We'll just keep it there. Yeah, but with the ghoul, I don't really feel like I know quite yet what is the best time to be using his power. But it seems to not matter too much. So we'll see. Yeah, I think they are, Matthew. I thought they were doing both a movie and a show. Maybe that's not true, but I thought there was like an animated thing and then also a live action thing. I mean, people are like obsessed with this world, so I don't see why not. good. I think the weird part a lot of times is you have these licensed characters in the game too, so it's if you make a movie, do you just have the originals? Probably, because the licensing is probably already a challenge. Okay, we got... I mentioned this yesterday. Whenever I play Killer, everyone's got items. If I'm playing Survivor, nobody does. We've got 3 medkits and a flashlight. We'll see how this goes. Also, these people are matching, so they're, you would think, playing together. Oh, no, now they're not matching. Play with Ghostface. Yeah, I mean, playing Killer can be frustrating. Like, I think that's the experience that if I had to only play Killer every time, I probably would get sick of this game a lot sooner, because getting, like, bullied by people is not super fun. But it's a decent game to jump in and just, like, chill with, especially if you have, like, a group to play with, too. I think that makes it, like, a much better experience. And it sounds like you've played it already, so you have progression. Like, if you had to start from 0 right now, I'd be like, I don't know. That's kind of how I felt. If I had to, like, start from scratch with my account, I would have probably passed on it. But because I had the PlayStation Progress that carried over, it made it a little bit easier to jump into. Granted, they give you blood points pretty freely at this point in time. All right, Auto Havens. Let's lock in. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so we have that twice. Buddy's over here in the corner too. Love to see that. See, like, now I don't think it makes sense for me to hit her because she's already injured, and doing that doesn't really do anything else. Wait, she's over there. Thought we were looping for a second. Jeez, I shouldn't be chasing. They're about to finish a bunch of gens. I feel like I'm leaving this. We'll leave that be. Yeah, I'm so bad, dude. I'm so bad. Hello, Quentin. Like, my power should be grabbing people with this thing. I just am not good at doing it. So we got somebody like right here. Well, we've injured a few people, but that doesn't really mean much, especially because, as I said, my power doesn't really benefit from when people are already injured. Where did she go? What? Hello? Oh, I didn't realize you could vault that. I thought that was like a jump. Yeah, we're dead. This game's over. we should go back to playing as Spirit. I'm so bad with this Killer, dude. I just don't know what I'm doing at all. Why am I up here? This one's done too. Yeah, dude, I am so bad at this as Killer. Okay, we finally... Wait, why did it... See that? Why did she not get injured there? I don't understand this killer at all. It feels like at times. Like I grabbed her with my power and she like just brushed it off like it wasn't anything. Sometimes in this game, I wish you could just like, not DC, but like concede and let them just move on to the next game. Because we've got 0 hooks. Nobody's injured anymore. This game is over with. Yeah, GG. Let's get out of this game. To be honest. Alright, now we're just getting abused. Just getting pallet stunned. Why did my thing regress? Like my power went away after I got hit with that. I don't really know why that's a thing. Oh, did I have to swing again there maybe? Maybe that's what happened. Well, this is awkward. Oh, you have 1 hook. Look at us, guys. Oh, let's put you here. We'll play nice at least. We won't like camp or anything. We kind of need it at this point, but we won't do it. We may go back to hook though. I will say that because why is nobody here? Nobody going for save? All right, well, I won't go for the same person, but I'm coming back. Guess unless I only find you, in that case, I will go for the same person. Well, you're both here, I guess. Hello, Quentin. Come on. What was that? See that? Like, why can I not hit her there? I don't understand this dude's power sometimes. It makes no sense. I don't get why sometimes I can like latch on and then injure them, and then other times we cannot. All right. Come on. Well, despite my enjoyment factor, we'll do another game and we'll probably go back to Spirit, honestly, because this dude, I just don't. We have gotten the adept on him, but it's been a minute since I played with him, so. Note to self, he is not so good that anybody could win. I thought that was the case. It appears not. Oh, we got somebody right here. What's up, Pole Cube? We're getting abused a little bit. I think my MMR needs to drop significantly. Make this more fair. Okay, what are we doing? Ready for the Congo line at the exit gate? It's 100% about to happen here. Dude, this buddy loves this vault area. Okay. It's a little late for scorch hooks. We could put you in the basement, actually. Let's do that. I'll take my 1. Has he been wiggling this whole time? I'll take my 1 kill. How's the Pokemon going, Bull Cube? I think we're just gonna sit here, honestly. We're just gonna take our 1 kill and move on. Here's Randy Insidious. Just be like AFK here. Yes. I'm here. He is mine. You want me to take her? I'll take her. Pretty indifferent on who we take, honestly. Get some more points too by doing this. Alright, they're all hurt right now. They're gonna have to heal up and try to come back again for round 2 if they choose to. Oh yeah, they're right there. I don't know if she realized I was gonna be able to hit her with that, but dude, Blood Warden would have been so hard here. I would have loved a Blood Warden play. Well, they're healed up for round 2 if they're gonna try it, I guess. Let's see. Nobody went down. Nobody went down. Could have probably gotten a second kill here, honestly, but good, Quinn's over there. This one's coming with me, guys. There's no avoiding it. Yeah, they just left. They leaving. You teabagging, really? Really? Alright. Sorry, let me catch up on chat. Kind of weird with this game. Played it for like 2 years. Yeah, I mean, I think you have to take breaks from this game. Otherwise, it gets too much. Lame. Okay. What was lame? You guys won. I don't get what was lame. This was the teabag in person too. We love to see it. P100. Yeah, it seemed like the rest of the crew actually understood. Alright. Everyone else seemed chill. But the Nia not super chill. Let's go back. Let's do a spirit game. See how that goes. And then do some Survivor. I meant to say 2 months, not years. Okay, I took years off from this game. When talk to somebody about getting a pizza. Nice. What kind of pizza are we talking? What pizza are we talking here? I did see that, Matthew. That was sad. I didn't see what the cause was, but it sounded like something, probably health-wise. You all your cards today in one go. Nice. Good to hear. Watching a 4-film shark movie collection. I've not seen those, but I mean, shark movies are kind of what you'd expect a lot of times, where it's like there's not a whole lot of deepness to it. No pun intended there with the water. But there's not a lot of depth to shark movies. Which was weird how Under Paris, I think they're making a sequel to that actually. But that's my complaint I had about that movie was it's a shark movie. It's over the top silly, but then they try to shove like a important like message in there too. It didn't feel like it knew what it was trying to do like tonally. But I mean, shark attack movies are fun. Not always the best movies, but like, I don't know, maybe we'll do a top like shark movies at some point. Deep Blue Sea is probably up there for me. Oh yeah. Yeah, people love doing the teabagging at the exit gates. I don't know why. I feel like I'm not always the best loser in games, but I feel like I'm not a sore winner. Like there's a lot of people in this game that are sore winners. It's just like, dude, you escaped. Good on you. Like, move on kind of thing. but they have to be like as shoving in your face. Like, I don't think that's good for the game either, because let's say somebody's new, like let's say that was my first time playing this game as killer. I'm probably never playing again because it was like a miserable experience. So if you actually care about the game, treating the opponents with respect feels like the move, but people have a lot of main character energy. Like that guy was saying lame, and he's the one that left. Sounded like the rest of his team was not a fan of him either. All right. Medkit, toolbox, flashlight. I should run Blood Warden at some point. I always like the idea of Blood Warden because it's such a fun end game ability, but problem is if in the off chance you win before you get to the end game, then it's wasted. Yeah, Pokey, we talked about it earlier, the bong popcorn bucket. Apparently, you actually answered my question because I was like, who's going to buy this? But it sounds like their clientele has been located. Yeah, how's it going, Thunder? Welcome in. If you do a top 10 shark movies, I don't think I could get to 10. I think I'd have to do 5. I don't think I've seen that many shark movies that are like any good. But yeah, Jaws, I mean, Jaws is the classic, right? Jaws is the classic. We've also talked about doing like a top 5 or something Spielberg movies, maybe, which would I consider that one? Yeah. Would I don't know if it'd be on there though, but be potentially. I'm doing all right, Thunder. Thanks for asking. Hope you are well. We're getting smoked as killer before we jump onto Survivor, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I don't know how much we looked at it earlier. I don't know if it had a cost. I would guess it's probably like $40 because that seems to be like the going rate for those now. Jaws is the best. It's a good one. I haven't watched it in a long time. I probably need a fresh watch on it. I know people seem to really like the sequels, which I have not ever seen. Like somebody said Jaws 2 is actually good. It kind of surprises me to hear that, but it seems like it's decent. Are we screaming? What? How did I not see anybody there? You must have just missed him, honestly. All right, let's give you a kick for a chase. Hello, friend. Do you make this? You do, unfortunately. Really wish we had whatchamacall at this point, the clown's perks. Oh geez, all right. I don't know where she was coming from the whole time. All right, they're about to finish a gen for sure. Jaws 5 is happening. It's interesting. There's like no scorch hooks. Great. We love to see that. I gotta take you to this one. How is that possible? I was like in the middle of the map. How is there no scorch hooks? All right. Guess they're looping right around the guy on the hook, unfortunately, so I'm gonna stay kind of close by. Where the heck? Hey, buddy. Do you have sprint burst? You're acting like you got sprint burst. Yeah. All right. Sorry, I'm probably not doing great at chat, so I will try to catch up after the game. That's the other thing too. It's tough for me at least to do killer and be a good reader of chat. Whereas Survivor, it's like much easier. Pull that off. What are we doing here? Well, guys are gonna unhook right in front of my face. Ooh, oh, that was close. That was close. I don't need to put you on a score, Chuck, so this is fine over here. All right, Dwight's got a flashlight, or Ace. Ace has a flashlight. Keep screaming. Is that a perk they have? Because I don't think that's anything I brought. Well, I'm not going to go for guy that got unhooked, but I'm gonna go for the guy that did the unhooking. Guys are still over here too. Oh, he's got sprint burst again. Are they both over here? Oh, buddy. I don't really mean to be tunneling you, but did I pick the wrong one? There's no way that just happened. I'm so dead. Yeah, buddy's still struggling over here. Yeah, we're at this point kind of tunneling. But your friends are going to be nearby, so it doesn't really matter. Yep. 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 I should have not even gone for that pickup. I knew the friends were nearby. It was as predictable as possible. Chasing this one guy the entire time. There's no way you get this. Oh my god. You know what? Belt stuns this time. Alright, well, kind of just happened that way. Sorry, guy. Sorry, after last game, we're gonna put some pressure on. Can I come from the other side this time? Yeah, let me be right here. Actually, is there a scorch hook up here? Doesn't look like there was. Yep, we'll use this one. Oh, this is hook number 2 for you, but I don't know if we got that first hook on a scorch hook anyway. Okay, got a couple gens to go. I was gonna say there's no shot. Man, dude. All right. Well. Oh my goodness. We let that person get saved, so they keep trying to do this like locker jump in. So if they try to give me grief at the end, I'm going to say, you know, we let the one live. All right, they're probably going to be up there on that gen, you would think. Try to go up there again. Wait, no, they're right here. We're being decoy? What are we doing here? Oh, there's, yeah, here's Buddy. You're telling me that did not connect? In what world did that not connect? All right, A seems to be team MVP, so let's just put some pressure on him, maybe. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't chase him then, but yeah, look at him. Do you make this pallet? I think you do, unfortunately. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. There's no shot he gets that off. Yeah, this is a bad idea. I shouldn't be chasing him. Just wasting all the pallets. This is so dumb. We're literally just wasting time while they're doing the gen up top. Yeah, they're getting these last few done. What is happening, dude? See you, bud. All right. They're probably about to finish the next one, I would think. We're in the no man's land with no scorch hooks, too. We just got to put you here, fortunately. And then shift away. Like, that scorch hook up top is so worthless for me. This one's got some progress for sure. I think they're going to try to save a lot, to be honest, so... Yeah. I mean, you're literally running around by the guy on hook, so... Yeah, hit your sprint burst, guy. Literally just went back for the save, huh? Is this pallet still here? It is. I'm doing horrible at these chases, dude, right now. I'm like getting cooked. Okay, we're going up top, are we? Gonna go do the vault game. Dude, this sucks right now. I'm doing so bad at these chases. Oh, dead hard. Okay. Cool. Cool. Let me guess. Nobody here. We're about to finish that gen over by the killer shack, though, I think. Yeah, let's go over there fast. Do what I can. What? Did you go back? Did. Oh, well. He was just running around. Ace is gonna get out, but let's try to get you. I don't know if we get this though. Of course you have dead hard. The whole team's got dead hard. Except for Ace. Ace has got sprint burst. We got the sweats in this game for sure right now. Ace is not even here. Oh, he's leaving. The blood one would have been nice. Oh, he left anyway. All right, well, probably could have gotten 4 if I didn't chase Ace for so long, but we'll just take that as our kill game, I think. Oh, Hatch is here. Wait, no, it's up there. I can't get there in time. All right, ready for the toxic chat? Here we go. Nope, nothing. Surprised. Oh, then half of them can't even talk. That makes sense. Did we do another killer? I kind of feel like that wasn't the greatest match. All right, let me catch up with you guys. Jaws 2 is the only watchable. Yeah, I've heard that that one's decent. Appreciate you, Thunder. But Jaws 5, why don't we just make a new franchise at that point? Like, what's the, other than name recognition, it just feels like just make a new shark franchise. You're down, you stick with the classics. I mean, with Jaws, I feel like you just got to stick with the OG. The only friendly killer I play is Dracula. Yeah, I got you, Thunder. Sorry, I was locked in. We'll do maybe one more. I'm a little reluctant to do it, but I feel like we could play a little bit better than we did there. Rebecca might have scene partner. Oh, we're now. Oh, you're saying what they had for perks? Deception. That's the locker one. Okay, that makes sense. So I grabbed the wrong locker. I got you. I was like, I'm pretty sure this is the one he did that to. I just keep milking the franchise. I mean, but how much are they really milking it? Because did the other ones go to theaters? I imagine all the sequels were just like straight to DVD or whatever. I wonder if Dwight and Ace would get along. I feel like Ace would like corrupt Dwight. Is my assumption. Yeah, at least we got 3 of them. I think I don't do a good enough job of leaving Chase when it's not to my advantage. Or if I really wanted to play a little bit scummy that game, I would have kept on the stairs and the person on top would have died, because I went for a different chase and Ace then went up and saved her. So there's probably some things I could have done a little bit differently to try to get a 4K. We'll say this is last game, probably no matter what, unless there's something like really weird before we go back to Survivor. But yeah, Dracula's a tough killer to face. I don't feel like I normally win against Dracula. But in fairness, I did not play when he came out originally, so I don't really know the way to counter him. Other than trying to avoid like the dog jumps and stuff. I didn't even realize until like 1 or 2 streams ago that Dracula can like teleport up. Like we were playing on the that like sci-fi map, and the one gen that's on the top middle tower, he kept like teleporting up where the vault was at and just popping up there. I'm like, dude, I don't even realize he could do that. It felt very much like the nurse doing like the phase up there. Someone else on Twitch. It's once again, everyone's got items. 2 boxes, a med kit, and a flashlight. Okay. David's got the flashlight. Good to know. Good to know. Toba Landing. That's the name of it? Okay. Yeah. Like, Buddy just, like, took the bats and, like, showed up on top. And I was like, I didn't realize you could even do that. I thought you could just traverse around and not, like, fly. Like, it kind of makes sense. They're bats. That would be a power they should have. But I was, like, so shocked when he kept doing it. Okay, a bunch of cakes. Are we all playing together? I've been bringing streamers now, I just realized too. People can't complain too much, right? Giving them points. Okay, so it's kind of like the spirit phasing. You want to keep the cards, Pool Cube? I mean, keep if you want them. I've mentioned I play the One Piece card game, and I've actually never sold any cards myself. Mainly because I play the game and I'm like, I don't know when I'm going to want this as an option at some point in the future. Is someone doing a totem? I think somebody was on a totem. Somebody was on a totem. That is a dead end. Oh, you're gonna make that, unfortunately, but... What is these pallets? Dude, is this a pallet central? What is this? There's like 3 back to back to back. All right, are you guys on comms? Are you gonna know that you're in this? Yes, you are. Oh, wait. Dave, nice try. Where are we off to, Dave? Give Blythe. Is there another pallet here? There's no shot. There's just another pallet. Oh, you're going up top anyway. Never mind. Let's break this. Still sell him, trying to leave him alone in a drawer. Fair. Where did Buddy just go to? Let's break this. Okay, they healed up. You up here, Dave? Now it's somebody else. Oh, yeah, he is here too, actually. I heard him there to the left. Yeah, I think he went this way over the left. I was working on this gen. Oh, I should have gotten a grab, dude. I should have gotten a grab. I don't know if I realized she was like sitting there so much. Yeah. Let's go back over here. Buddy's just sitting on the gen here. You, okay. You just sold his life for that. I was like, why can I not kick this? And then I quickly found out. We're going back to the other hook. You going back for it? Some of these tiles are not the friendliest. Nobody here, huh? Nobody's here to save you? Oh, okay, we got somebody here. Did he go for Dave instead? Oh, he did. Are you gonna save this person? Yes, you are. Okay. Why were there no scratch marks for a long time there? I swear we got that. The ping's not my friend today with some of these like borderline. What's up, Dave? I don't think you should touch that gen. You want to save too? You want to take a hit? Go after you, 11. Don't care. Honestly, we need another scorch hook. There we go. Just right by this one. Just load you up. All right. There's somewhere along this way. Oh, yep. I was going to say. Going for the save? You get a sacrifice here? I think you are. Oh my goodness. The fact that you were right there was absurd. Yeah, I got you, 11. Like, there's no shot that they happen to have gone around there. All right. Shoot, we don't have anyone now. The scratch marks disappearing. Kind of not ideal for this killer. Whatever ability that is, kind of not ideal for this killer. Oh, you got balance landing. You gotta be kidding me, bro. There's no shot that gave you balance landing there. There's one pallet still over here. There's no way we missed that too. Oh, you should have thrown it. Definitely should have thrown it. You have D-strike. You gotta be kidding me. After all that. After all of that, you had D-strike. Oh, there's a boon here too. I'm gonna take that from you. Is that why? That's why I'm not seeing scratch marks over here. I don't think people use boons anymore. Yeah, we should have killed somebody this game. I'm being too, like, generous, not trying to tunnel somebody out, but that results in me not winning then either. Dave, you got sprint burst? Everyone's got their powers right now. Sprint burst, balance landing. Buddy, there's no way you got 2 pallets here. What are the pallets on this map? Still so many more pallets. I'm not even in chase right now. Hey, dude. I suck so bad. Dude, this is miserable. These guys are abusing me too, I feel like, here. That's a bold strat, because now you're trapped here. I don't know if you make that around again. Tough. That D-strike specifically was tough. All right, well, we'll get some hooks. Probably not win. That's okay. Got SEAL Team 6-2 with these saves, like going for it and then being right there and then body blocking, and I don't know. I think this game probably, that's maybe the downside to having history on the game, because it probably thinks I'm a more skilled player because I did play it a lot back in the day. So it's like, you're not a new player, but it's like, Actually, I kind of am for Steam playing killer. There's no way they get that off. Shadow step, yeah, that's what it was. That's for sure what it was. Well, I'm sure these guys are going to be very cordial afterwards too, right? There's nobody here doing this. Do we get one? Take my one. They're definitely at the other door, but yeah, we got a teabag, Dave. It's not a game of Dead by Daylight unless you're like a total asshole at the end. Like, cool. What a troll, dude. All right, that's probably enough for killer for today. Oh, we still got most points at least. None of them on comms other than the TTV, but good luck next game. We're teabagging at the exit. Okay. Sure thing, bud. Sure thing. Okay. Let me catch up. Sorry about the... Sometimes one of my killers target B. Oh, was that one of the survivors? I mean, people are... There's like a big Sable thing too, aren't there? People that go after that character. Venusaur? It's a cool one. Charizard's your favorite. Yeah, I used to have all those cards like way back in the day. I did not, Chris. I'm probably not a huge collector of physical media these days. Like Pikachu and Mewtwo. Solid choices. Oh, you got a couple copies, Chris? That's cool. Might give it away. That's nice of you. Super nice of you. They always go after Sable. Yeah, I don't know. People are weird. Both sides, though, like, you can't tell me the survivors in that game weren't just as toxic as some of the killers that target, like, one character. It's, it goes both sides. All right, we'll do Survivor.
This isn't the upside down.
I guarantee you none of my teammates are going to be SEAL Team 6 survivors, though, like we just had. Like, do we all have items even? We'll find out. No. See? 2 people on my team don't have items. But I feel like I load up killer. It's like toolbox, flashlight, medkit. Pepperoni pizza. Nice. Sounds delicious. All right, we'll see how we do. We will see. I'll have to see how long the BioShock sale is going on for. Because I do think maybe a breakup of DVD would be good. Yeah, you can't go wrong with pepperoni for sure. Are you sharing like Matthew was supposed to the other day? We'll definitely take some pizza. Maybe don't stream super long because I'll just say that I am a little hungry, so that sounds I don't think I've ever seen spawning up here. I mean, the gen's blocked, so it doesn't really matter, but I've never spawned inside this building up top. Kind of weird. All right, so we got corrupt. What else do we think we're dealing with here? It's Doctor. I've not faced Doctor in a while. These are all blocked. Okay. Honestly, Doctor was one of the ones I played a lot back in the day, so maybe I should return to it at some point. You guys are both eating pizza? Okay, well. It wouldn't be a Dead by Daylight game if... Okay, I was gonna say, if he didn't just straight go for me after seeing like 5 other people. Oh. Dude's kind of... Did you not realize who the doctor is? Buddy was like sitting on the pallet as if that was going to do something. Do you think scored hooks? Of course there are. Oh my. This dude's got all generator stuff as the doctor. Could there be more of a miserable game experience than doctor with like gen exploding, blocking, everything? Is he behind me somewhere? Let me go just get on this. Wait, is he? Why are you here? Buddy. Like, why is he over here? Am I gonna have to be the team runner right now? We'll try it. Let's see if he follows. He may not pursue. Oh, it's hard to say. Maybe he is pursuing. Yep, he is still here. Your pizza was free. That sounds like the best kind of pizza, to be honest. Pizza and free are tough to beat. All right. Of course he's coming here now. Of course he is. He already did a run. Let's do it again. Is there gen over here? It's gotta be, right? You would think? Huh? No gen in this corner. Weird. All right. Let's go get on this one. I think Doctor in general falls in the category of not necessarily super hard to play against, but just annoying to play against. Like, once again, a little bit hard to do reading chat when you got skill checks that can be all over the board. Thankfully, we're not too much shocked to this point. All right, Nick Cage is trying to finish gen, but everyone's like being chased right now. That's nice of them, Annette. It's nice when people do kind gestures like that. Oh, I didn't see that he was being hooked. Well, do we think he comes all the way over there? I guess we'll find out if he does. If he does, I'm going this way. Oh, Nick Cage, they're both being chased, but they're both... Goodness. I'm just gonna work on this gen more. Eventually. Make it until... Yeah, we talked about Until Dawn too, the potential of that. Dude, this is so frustrating. There we go. Okay, you've been hooked already, so no scored hooks this time. Yeah, we talked about it before. First game was so good. We streamed the Quarry on the channel. We've never streamed Until Dawn. I thought about doing like a House of Ashes because I do have... Bro, why are you here? You realize this is like one gen that's like far from everything else, right? Like, Buddy is protecting the corner gen... Oh god, both teammates are right here. Okay, let's take you over here, maybe. Is he still chasing? I don't think he's chasing me anymore. Is he camping? I feel like they're kind of nearby the hook. What's up, Brian? Welcome in. Let's It's going okay. We're getting... This is my first Survivor game on DVD. We played like, what, 3 or so killer games, and I don't think any of them went like exceptionally well. But that's okay. All right. Is he trying to tunnel out Nick Cage? That's not good for us. Jeez, okay. Well, I'll go back to my corner gen. I think the other teammate's trying to take aggro a little bit. I probably should be because I haven't been hooked yet, but also be good to do these gens. Technically... Okay, I gotcha. Today's your dad's birthday? I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, the second part of that. Hopefully, doing something maybe in his name today. Okay, Doc. Sure, he's looking down on you, proud of you today. But I know that kind of stuff can be tough to... Did he pick up? No, he's coming back. Is he coming back? I can't really tell. He just murked Nick Cage. Oh, he moried Nick. Okay, well... This game is gonna be a little harder now. I mean, you technically have 1 gen to go, but it's gonna be hard to finish one because we are starting from scratch with only 3 people. You left until dawn. I don't think it's on Xbox, is it? Because it's a PlayStation made game. You may just have met in like a console, and they ported like the remake to Steam, I believe. I have not played the remake. I feels like it's a little bit too bright, but it is probably more modernized graphics. All right, we have a chance to get this done. The problem is they haven't been hooked yet, so scorch hooks are in play now. So, oh, jeez. I feel like we should let go of this. I feel like we should let go of this. I feel like we should let go of this. Oh, teammate, you threw it. I mean, I can't heal you now, bro. He knows we're on this gen. They threw. They should have gotten off. Maybe the webs would have hit it regardless, but still, I'm going for the save. I do if we'll make it. Oh, he's here. Great. Well, I'm not going to use we'll make it because homie's just dirtbag and came back here. Do we make it to this pallet? I don't know if we do. Well, we don't, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to take him far away, to be honest. Just come over here. Join me. All right. Problem is he's going to put me on another scorch hook, so guys need to be ready for that. Can we take... I know I was using it as killer, but it's because it's apparently the only thing you can... No, dude. What are we doing? Why did they not finish that? How did they not finish that? Did they blow it up? There's no shot we didn't finish that. Why are these people not when I'm playing killer? Like, what are we doing? What was that? Oh my goodness. Buddy. Okay. Well, I'm going back to the gen because it's the only shot we have at this point. Of course, killer's back here though too. Of course he is. Do not loop here, please. Buddy. Buddy. Stop looping here. Oh my goodness. What is this team, dude? I don't think I can play this game for that much today. I'm getting so like just I can't handle this game. Killer, we're getting looped for days. Survivor teammates are like throwing this as best as possible. Oh my god, we're dead. Well, This game's over. I mean, the doctor little logo is going to give me away every time, but... Oh my goodness. Ah, it's cool to hear, Bryant. To your point, not everyone say the same, so it's nice when you feel like your childhood was pretty solid. Okay, he's definitely going right back. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna save you, or probably die trying because he's gonna go back and forth. Yeah, he's right here. Cool. That was fun. I don't know what to do with this team. We were so close. We probably should have gotten 3 out, at very least 2. But they like blew up the gen when they were so close to finishing it, and then it just good night after that. I'm not even gonna do skill checks, honestly. Don't come save me. Please just let me die on this. Please just let me die. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's gonna come right back after he sees that. Look, I'm gonna see his head pop up in like 2 seconds. Yep, there he is. Oh, look, there's the doctor. Yeah, okay. Come on, get me. Honestly, just kill me, doctor, please. Get me out this game. If I had somebody else doing this with me, we'd have a chance of finishing this, but I am gonna have to mend here. Oh, I had to get off the gen too. My goodness. I don't remember Doctor having a stealth option. What is this build he's running where he's stealth? Is he back? He's got to be back on this, right? You gotta assume he's gonna be like right back here. This thing's blocked for a century. Come on, dude. Let me get this gen, please. Oh, I got so much to do. There's no way. He's gonna come right here. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. I have adrenaline. They're doing a door. I don't know which door they're doing. He's mooring though, so it's gonna take him a second to get that done. Okay, not that door. Oh, they got so close. Wait, did they make it out? Did. Huge. I'm just gonna go this way, to be honest. God, the doctor gave me one. I don't have lithe either, because I'm... We're just going for it. Hit me. Yeah, buddy. I feel like this guy I do want to teabag after the torturous game we just had. God. The fact we got that gen done is the highest of unlikely situations. Ooh. My whole lobby was P100s. How did... I refuse to believe that was the case. Based off what I saw. They're all P100s. What? How? Thank you. Yeah, I mean, that was a stressful game, that's for sure. Let me see. They have it on the PS4. Yeah, the PS4 one's the one I played originally. I mean, it's the only one I played, I guess. Oh, you do have a laptop. Yeah, I think I don't know if the original one is, but the remake is definitely on PC. Okay, well, in the end, we actually somehow survived. I don't know how, but...
It's our coordinates.
Picking up Final Fantasy. Which one are we thinking? I'm assuming like the remake of 7 is the one people would recommend. I have I haven't played a ton of them either, but I have played the 7 remake. It was okay.
What's out there?
It's not my favorite, but it was good. The original one. Yeah, I feel like that's people's favorite. But the remake may be more accommodating for like newer players. Kind of like Resident Evil, where it's like the remake of 2 is probably an easy entryway for a lot of people, even though the originals are still pretty solid. But generally can't go wrong with Final Fantasy. As long as you like turn-based combat for the most part. I mean, 7 Remake is more real-time combat, I guess, but... Sounds like they just love you, Nanette. They're trying to show you affection. And they don't want you to leave. No, I don't know. I mean, some dogs definitely want to be around all the time. Yeah, I've played that one, Matthew. It's decent. Final Fantasy is not my favorite franchise of all time, but it's one people love, and I think that one makes sense as a one to play first, at least. It's the same story, Chris. I think maybe there's like 1 or 2 things they added to it, but the remake's pretty much a shot for shot of the same thing, just updated graphics. Love dogs. Yeah, dogs are cool. Dogs are cool. Castlevania's your favorite. I've played some of those. I have not dabbled quite nearly enough, probably. It's going under your legs like he's a cat. It's funny. All right, what are we dealing with here? Teammates jumping right on a gen. I love to see it. Normally, we'll do what I'm doing and just kind of roam it first. I'll try to do a gen over here somewhere if I can. Yeah, I'll do this one, I guess. Sure. Oh, it's Springtrap, huh? I don't know how his like doors work. I feel like the only time I've ever jumped on that to look at the cameras, I get like grabbed, so I just don't even mess with it. I'm not sure if I should mess with it, but it seems like it's not advisable. Yeah, that is a problem. A lot of like massive dogs want to be a lap dog and just jump on top of you. And it's like, dude, you are way too big for that. Okay, someone's doing a decent run, honestly. Seems like it's David. Okay, he's up there. We taking bets? Is he gonna have pain resonance? Or surge? I think the game could probably use some kind of rework because slowing down gens is like what you need to do as killer, but it's not overly fun to play against. So maybe make gens just like naturally don't progress as quickly, so that killers don't feel like they need to have a gen slowdown perk. Okay, no surge. I think we sit on this and hopefully get it done before he even tries to hook him. We're committing. We're committing. There we go. We in there. I'm gonna do the other dock one if I can. Oh, there's one up here in the corner. This is a precarious location, honestly. What is this spot? I don't think I've ever seen a gen here. Is that him right there? Does teammate have a whatchamacallit? Aura reading thing when he gets hooked? Should I go for save here? I think I'll go for save because teammate's doing a gen. Yeah, let's do it. We do have we'll make it. I'll use the med kit too. Try to get in the game faster. They were doing a gen over. Okay, he's being chased, right? Yeah, he is. Dude's looping this guy like a legend. I found the sweaty SEAL Team 6 survivor teammate here. Yeah, Buddy is doing a great job looping. Dave's like halfway on a gen. I'm like 40 on this one. Feel bad for the spring trap a little bit. Feel a little bad. Not too bad, but just a little bad. Scorch hooks? I'm going to commit. We're going to find out. We didn't have it the first time, but maybe he does. Okay, does not. Oh, Buddy's coming over here, though. Let's take him for a run. Or not. We'll just get hit right away. Slide the way. Pellet. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize he was going to throw something. Good shot. I'm not the looper my teammate was, unfortunately, but bought some time at least. Where's Boil Over when you need it? He is taking me to a certain spot. I'm wondering if he does have scorch hooks, but he just has been struggling to find them. Oh, he sees you guys right there. That one's pretty progressed. Also, the one back there is what I was doing. Oh, Kingdom Hearts is amazing, dude. I can highly recommend. Oh, you got We'll Make It also? Let's go. I would debate streaming that at some point. Then again, I've bought those games so many times. But Kingdom Hearts is so fun. 1 and 2, they have like the other ones that are fine. But 1 and 2 are the best. I don't think he's chasing anybody right now, which has me a little worried that he's going to be here in 2 seconds. Doesn't seem to be really teleporting. We committing? I think we're committing. Yeah, I feel a little bad for the spring trap. Let's, I mean, I could give him a kill if I wanted, but I also kind of want to escape. We're at least not going to be like a sore winner at the exit gates. All right, they don't nail the door. Seems they are doing the other door. Is Killer even playing anymore? Chasing the one guy. Yeah, he's right there. Yeah, honestly, if I was picking, I think Final Fantasy is the more popular choice, but personal taste, give me Kingdom Hearts. Give me Sora, dude. Sora was on my top 10 video game characters of all time, so you know I'm picking him. All right, let's get out, Dave. Look at this. Respectful man just leaves. It's almost as if we can just leave. We don't have to sit at the exit gate and teabag. The one time I will stay at the gate and try to like get their attention is if someone else needs to stay alive longer in the game and I need to like keep them occupied, but people generally troll at the exits just for the sake of trolling. Give the complete collection. Yeah, they've like remixed that franchise so many times. There's like remix 2.8 or something, or 1.5, and so many variations. You want the collection? There's speculation that we're going to get news on a fourth one this year, which would be cool. I didn't like 3 a whole lot, to be honest. 1 and 2, as I said, are peak, and the other like PSP games are okay. 3 had its moments, but I feel like some of the worlds were a bit of a letdown. All right, I'm gonna maybe move my desk setup like we did yesterday, actually. As long as nothing goes flying, because there's a little bit more on my desk today, like the Chucky. Let's grab this up here.
There's no way.
Okay, I think. I don't know. That's a little bit dicey. Put them right there. Now we're down here. You want all the Final Fantasy games too? I mean, there's a ton. Some of those like older ones, the discs go for like hundreds of dollars. You think Kingdom Hearts were done justice? Yeah, dude, the story of Kingdom Hearts, if you think about it for too long, you like can get a headache. There's so much lore in that world. It's like, this is the darkness, and this is the heartless version of you, and this is the nobody version of you. So some of them get like pretty crazy with so much convoluted backstory and stuff, but they're fun. They're fun. It's a nice balance of like Disney characters that are very lighthearted, but also like this in-depth turn-based RPG style game. 2 is probably the better game between 1 and 2. I played 1 a lot more though, just because it came out first. Dude, this is the exact same thing we've had. Good luck. No. Got it. We'll just tell him no. Give the energy back to him. Like this is the energy people bring to pregame chat. Which is honestly why having the game on console and not having chat isn't the worst thing in the world. Like, not versing is preferable at times. Yeah, 2 was a good time. 2 had like Roxas and stuff. They really like stepped it up, but it was like just before it went a little bit too crazy. 3, I think the biggest problem with 3 is that like some of the worlds, like I love Big Hero 6, so that one I was excited for, but like the Frozen world is pretty much just the Frozen movie. It's not really much of a gameplay segment. So that was kind of lame. You've got Mindbreaker, huh? So Buddy's gonna sneak up on me, is what you're telling me? On Leary's, we're gonna sneak up on me. Oh, it's Freddy. Dude, Freddy scared me bad the other day. Why are we doing this? Why are we running towards the one gen being worked on? We also have Ruin out there, so let's try to find that if we can. Here's like the one time I would want to have, what was it, small game. Try to find this Ruin. I didn't realize people still used Ruin as much these days. Is that fake? That was lit up like that was fake. Dude, I'm struggling to find this Ruin somewhere. Where's the box thing? Is this it? I don't know how I feel about GTA 6. I think it'll be great, but oh, there we go. I just probably got on a gen the whole time. But will I get it at launch? I don't know. I don't think it's going to be on PC right away, right? Isn't it console exclusive at launch? Oh, that's a solo gen. That sucks. I've done nothing to help the team so far. So let's go for a save, I guess. Let's try to do something helpful. Wait, there's still Ruin. Does he have a full hex build? If he does, I feel ashamed that I've not seen a single hex. If Buddy's rocking all hexes. But yeah, I think GTA... Oh, what a save, dude. What a flashlight save. GTA 6 is going to be amazing. But will I buy it right away? I don't know. I don't love Rockstar and sometimes as well. Like, they make great stuff, but some company choices they make, I'm not a huge fan of. I'm so gonna get grabbed off this gen. We got the other... Oh, he's got the blindness too. Mindbreaker, is that what that is? Are you being chased, buddy? Assuming not. Okay, well... It's fine, I guess. Maybe I'll heal you faster. I don't know why I chose to stop that. I mean, I think it'll be a good game. Like, make no mistake, I think GTA 6 will be great. Okay. And I think if it comes out this year, it probably does win Game of the Year. I mean, I'm a little bit excited. I'm more excited for GTA than I am Wolverine, I'll say. All right, well, bad news is we've gotten 0 gens done. The good news is he's 2 perks down, maybe, depending on if he has Pentimento also. Also, that means no Scourge hooks, I would hope. So that's a plus. 1 gen down. We got save. Okay. Should we go help on this gen? Oh, it's a solo one again. Dang it. Go do this one, I guess. It's regressing a little bit. Oh, it's pretty hot and ready. For once, I've not been just immediately smoked by the killer. We've dodged Freddy quite a bit, which is probably a good thing because teammates have done a good job looping. Okay, I don't know where you're at, but in theory, it's close. I think we get this done, though. 2 gens to our name. Oh, shoot, he's right there. Well, I thought that was fake. This one looks real, but he's right here. Wait, why did I get 1 shot? What happened there? Did throwing the pallet make me 1-shottable? I was so confused what just happened. I don't understand why I was exposed or whatever just happened. The net actually, current gen PlayStations have disc drives as well, but they are not part of the console. You can buy them in one thing, but technically they're not fully attached. We got only 2 gens to go. So it depends what, like how new a games you want, because the PS5 has a disc drive that you can use. So I would say that would be my recommendation, because then if you have a I mean, it's going to cost the most, but if you have a 5, then you can play the older games. Yeah, throwing that down got me killed, I feel like, so I don't know if I should not do that next time. Okay, why did they just do that? So, price not considered, I would say get a PS5, but okay, buddy's here. I don't really want to throw a pallet because last time I just died when it happened. I'm gonna take you up here, I guess. Oh, I am exhausted, so live is not happening. Did I make it to this? No, of course not. Yeah, I am not doing good. I don't think I know Freddy enough. The problem is with these killers, it's very similar to TCGs. It's like if you don't play against them enough, I don't know how to counter Freddy, because this is the second time I've played against Freddy in the last like 6 years. So I don't quite know what he's all about these days. Right, Nia needs to take some aggro. Why are you both here? So Nia needs to take aggro, but okay. What are we doing here? Oh. Okay, well, can't heal myself because I used my med kit already, but just gotta run to a gen. Isn't there one over here? Is Buddy still following me? Goodness. I'm so dead. Dude, what? I can't with this. I'm not. I know you guys will make it, but okay, well, that's a GG, unfortunately. I feel like this map probably was pretty good for Freddy, to be honest. Easier to be a little bit stealthy on. Yeah, they're trying to flashlight save, but it's not going to work, unfortunately. There's one of the adult totems. Okay, let's just jump on this gen. Well, now teammate's about to get killed. They're both being chased. But yeah, modern consoles have digital, but they have physical as well. But as I said, the disk drive is technically a separate component, but it comes in one package. You can buy them separately too, but they have a disc version of the PS5. All right, he's gonna come right here after he hooks both of them. Unfortunately, this is not the last gen. Oh, Buddy's being chased too. Well, good news is I woke up. Bad news is I just blew that up. Well, we're dead. There's no point in me running there. This game's over. It looked so promising. I think the first time I got hooked, we had 2 gens left, and then that was it. Everyone was chasing Freddy around, it felt like. Not much gen progress. Alright, GG. Good luck next match. As we move on. Level 100. See, like, what is the MMR in this? I don't know how it remotely thinks we should play a P100 Freddy. And I know the queue times are like 14 seconds. I think I would prefer if queue times were like a minute, but it gave you a more appropriate killer matchup. Like, P100 Freddy is not the move. Definitely not the move.
This isn't scientifically possible.
They're more than that. They're more than 400 at this point. Especially a disc one. But honestly, a used 3 and 4 probably also are not super cheap. Yeah, I think PS5's the disc version, not even the Pro, but just the 5 is what, like $550 now? Maybe more than that, actually. It's $650? Because there's like speculation is the PS6 going to cost like $1,000. Can be PS3 for 50? Yeah, go for that then if that feels like the right move. Still have a PS3. I never was part of the PS3 era. I was doing Xbox 360 at that point, so I came back to PlayStation for the PS4. But for the 3 era, I was Team Xbox at that point. All right, maybe like 3 more games. Probably an appropriate amount. You switch from 360 to PS3. It's kind of the opposite of what I did for the next gen. So next gen, I had an Xbox One originally, and then I was like, this is not as good as the PS4. So I dumped it for PS4. Oh, speaking of, we talked Dracula earlier. Seemingly got him in this matchup. Okay. Have your old consoles. I have some of the stuff. Some of like the parts we do not have anymore, but some of the old console stuff I do still have. Most of the games I still have, but you can't really do much with that if you don't have the console. You have PS2 as well. PS2 was like the best selling console. Which one's the best one for the cheapest? I couldn't tell you prices. As far as which one I think is you could have. Okay. As far as best between those, I would probably go 4, 2, 3 would be my order, but it's not going to be the right order for price. Yeah, PS3 may be the cheapest one then, if it sounds like it's $50. You probably won't get a much better deal than that. Some of those old consoles, you have to be careful though. With the like power supply, if they're still intact and stuff. Oh buddy, do not bring the killer here. Okay, well, good news is we're about to finish this, but the like 360 I played with a friend not too long ago. Why did Leon bring the killer like right here? I'll never get that, dude. I'll never understand that. Oh my god. Okay, I kind of threw there. Why would he bring the killer right to me doing the gen? It just never makes sense. He's not even been hooked yet. Mainly kept your tube because they haven't ported Mortal Kombat. Huh, interesting. Yeah, that was a bad move on my part. I should have hit that pallet. I didn't think he was gonna keep following me upstairs, to be honest, but he did, and I paid the price. Oh, what are we doing, guys? Well, how do we only have one gen done? Also, I'm on hook and I've done the only gen. How are both of those true? Bro just got sniped. This is what I was saying earlier, though. The Draculas I face are normally all pretty good. There's not like a bad player. We also have a Twitch streamer, which is fantastic. I'm just gonna go inside and heal, I guess, because I don't really know what we're doing. Okay. Yeah, I think 360, at least for me, I feel like a lot of times growing up, it's like, what did your friends have? Because multiplayer was a big factor. But 360 was the more popular choice in my circles. Right, let's see if we can do any more gens. Yeah, we don't have PS2, we sold that for sure. I think the older stuff that I still have is like the Nintendo stuff a little bit, but that's about it for the more retro-y side of things. You see the castle in the background? Oh, I've never noticed that. Okay. I normally just hear the bats right away and I know, but that's a good shout out. Yeah, unless you're an indoor map, that makes sense. It's a nice touch. I didn't realize that was a thing. See, that tells you how much I've played against this killer, that I've never noticed that. He's doing a lot of slugging, it feels like. Or just trying to like double up on people hooked. Dude, I'm literally gonna have done both gens thus far. How is this possible? Yeah, it makes sense that he is linked to his castle for sure. Oh, buddy. Why are you here? I don't know what to do against this guy, to be honest. How did he cover so much ground? What? Is this like, let's see at the end. We're taking bets right now. Are we getting at least like a P50 and up Dracula? I'm saying yes. I'm saying this dude's like another P100 killer. What's up, Mystic? When's the reveal? You mean like for 10th anniversary? I mean, the event is like next month, but I think they'll probably... I haven't paid attention to dates. I thought like next week we were supposed to get more of an answer. He's coming right back here, right? Like, he's got to be. Even though we got 4 gens still to do. Well, maybe not. Yeah, this dude's just crushing us right now. This is not great. Tonight? Really? I don't think I paid attention enough to know the exact time. Night? I didn't think, but Thunder may know as well. The 360 is when they peaked. I would agree. I think that's the case because their first console, I feel like people may have had that or PS2 or both, but then it did feel like, dude, why is he running over here again? Like, dude, buddy, oh my goodness, Leon. I'm gonna go try to save, I guess, because homie is looping right by me. Try to get this guy first because technically he is going into second stage if I don't. Oh, not that it matters, honestly. I'll get you the second stage, first stage. What's the difference at this point in time? I'm gonna blame this game on Leon. I think we were screwed no matter what, but I'm gonna blame Leon. All right, can I get my 3rd gen done? Let's get the 4 they have from 125. The PS4 is like a great era. Honestly, I upgraded to the PS5, but I don't think it was absolutely necessary. Like, the 4 still today is pretty great. Like, there's a lot of games that came out on the 5 that are also on the 4. So it's a console I would definitely recommend. It may be like one of the better, like, top 5 consoles all time, in my opinion. All right, Meg. Shall I let you get hatch? Guess it depends if he goes for you or not. Oh, I was going for Meg. Okay. Oh, nice. Hit that lithe. Love to see it. Except you're running in here, which is not surprising. There you go. All right, Meg, I'm gonna try to jump on your gen. What you were doing? Oh, actually, never mind. Take it back. Okay, well, they quit. Do we think he's got barbecue? I think Dracula barbecue kind of makes sense, right? I would think he probably has barbecue. Oh yeah, 100%. He's right here. Did he find it? Hit it, found it. He just transformed, right? Cool. Well, we sound like we're actually going to do anything here. Okay, I ran into a corner. I don't know about that. We were far enough away, but dude, why are you sweating so hard? Like, this game is so over. All right, we out. All right, what's this rank gonna be? Let's see. Never mind. Oh, there we go. What'd I say? P100. Like, how does this keep happening? Back-to-back killers. Pain resonance and pop. He didn't even need pop, to be honest. Yeah, I don't get it. Makes no sense. Yeah, I didn't know if it was supposed to be tonight. I can look something up and see if that's the case, but I've not paid attention the last like 24 hours on 10th anniversary stuff. But maybe it's tonight. Did they do it at night? I feel like that makes more sense to do it like during the day, right? Because technically the company is needing to be there to post something. The $50 one does not come with anything except for controllers. Like the console and controllers? I'm assuming that means like no cords, maybe? Definitely be careful if you're buying on like eBay or something used that you read whatever all is supposed to be included, because sometimes people post pictures and they're like, hey, it actually only comes with XYZ. All right, 2 more games.
Simulation. Turn off.
2 more games. All right, can we get some luck from Chucky here? Actually, still got the batteries in. All right, Chucky. Chucky, say hi.
Hey, wanna play?
Chucky. I've actually not seen him in a match like at all other than 2v8. Chucky, what do you think?
Playtime's over.
Get my like 1 usage of that. I can. What's up, Jim Bob? New killer's Pennywise confirmed. I mean, he was the leading choice. You're saying it's confirmed? It's thundering. Yeah, it sounds like probably could rain. No cords, but it's got a free shipping. All the cords with it. I mean, I may be biased, but I would say the PS4 is more worthwhile than the PS3. Like the 3's got what? The Uncharted games, the original Last of Us, Resistance, Killzone. Oh, jokes, you hope. I think that's a decent shot. Honestly, if it's neither Pennywise or Jason, Behavior has messed up so hard with like not directing the audience well enough. Like, imagine if it's like a original killer that's just like, hey, it's actually just Frankenstein or something like that's original. All the clues that they've had for Pennywise or Jason would just be the worst marketing choices. So you would think it's gotta have to be one of them. All right, I'm a little afraid about like Myers stalking me here. Swear the real estate. I can check after this game to see if there's any news on like Twitter or something. Oh, buddy. Hello, Mr. Trap. There's no shot, dude. What is my ping? How did he get that before I threw it down? All right, well, rough start for sure. Probably should have kept running with the axe before I tried to throw that. Most of the Ratchet games. Does that have the most? Because PS2 had Ratchet and Clank, like the first Ratchet and Clank. Are they any good? I feel like the Ratchet and Clank on PS2 was like the original one was solid, and the one on PS4. I mean, PS4's got Ratchet and Clank also though. So I think they're on every PlayStation generation since 2. So I think I was trying to say like what the PS3 has that like the later doesn't have. But then again, Uncharted, there's like the remake or the collection, and then Last of Us Remastered. So it's really just like Killzone and Resistance that really come to mind for the 3. But there's even a Killzone game on 4, I believe. So I don't know. If you get the 4 too, you can also probably play some of the 3 games on their service, but you may not want to sign up for that. Are you doing that? Trying to sabo that hook? Yeah, we can check after this game if there's any news currently for the next chapter. I don't know where Lara Croft is, but Ace is literally just running around. Okay, do we think he's got scorch hooks? Why am I oblivious? Is that just a spring trap thing? Probably. I'm a little afraid of getting grabbed off this shin, if I'm being honest. No, let's go right here. Well, actually, I can't see around this corner now. I think he's nearby. Oh yeah, he's nearby. Of course he is. Why would we not be just immediately gone after again? I'm not going to sandbag that guy. I'm going to bring Killer this way if I can. Dude, I suck. I'm so bad. But once again, though, I haven't faced Springtrap more than like 5 times, so I guess I need to treat him like the Huntress, where it's avoid the axe throws. Yeah, Lara Croft's in this. They have a ton of people. Okay, well, we're on Death Hook now. You're on Death Hook. How long have I been playing it for? I've said this before, but I started playing it in, was it August of 2018 when it was free on PS Plus? Oh, buddy, there's no shot you're back here again. Goodness. And took a break in like 2020, 2021 timing. I don't think we have enough to finish this heal. And then rebought the game this past like January, so I have a few years of playing it, but they're just not all continuous. Oh dude, we are I'm so close to fully healed. This is why I shouldn't use my medkit on other people. Okay, try to go for save and hope that I don't run into the killer and that teammate heals me right after I unhook him. Heal me, heal me, heal me. Dude, heal me. Oh my goodness. Buddy, buddy. Thank you. I don't know if you realize, like, I do have We'll Make It, but okay, in theory, I should just hide because I'm on Death Hook, but I'm gonna not do that. But nobody else is doing generators, so I'm a little concerned about that. we get found, we're dead, honestly. How long you been playing the game for, though, Jimbo? I'm assuming you play it, given you're talking about it and stuff, and that you're here on stream. But I played it back in the day and picked it back up when I started streaming games. I figured, why not? It was a fun one to play back in the day. All right, I think we wait. I thought somebody was working on another gen. What happened? All right, you guys get this last gen done. I need to just hide. I just need to not be anywhere. I'm assuming the guy getting chased is the one that was doing that last gen. What's up, Chris? Chris. Eli. Welcome in, Eli. How are you doing? I don't know if this is smart. Teammate's technically being chased, so I should be okay to do this. Oh, he's not being chased anymore. Just gonna not be anywhere at all. Okay, you're doing that door. Did they 99 to the door? No. But they got pretty far on it. This may be a bad idea. I don't know. We'll see. Lara's running the wrong way, though. Try to save her if we can. All right, let's go. All right, sorry about that. Try not to get totally smoked. Thank you, Eli. I appreciate you. Appreciate the support. You were joking about going to see The Mandalorian. Really? I thought you said you were a fan of it, though, that you like the franchise. 58%. Is that from critics or is that from fans? That sounds like maybe a critic score, but don't know for sure. It's like now that time we had a level 6 killer. Like, where's the balance somewhere? Appreciate it. Yeah, decent game, that game. Let's see. Final Fantasy just finished downloading. Oh, 7's remake. Nice. I think you'll enjoy it. I mean, maybe if you don't have like the attachment to the franchise, it may not hit as much, but I thought it was pretty good. It's not like my favorite, but it was good enough that I continued playing it all the way through.
Uncharted territory.
Oh, I mentioned we would check. Let me see if I can find anything on 10th anniversary news. The party is next month. Yep. I guess I should probably check behaviors like Twitter page, maybe. Let me see. Let me see if I can find something on it. Yeah, tomorrow. So yesterday they said tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern. So that would be in like 5 hours. It says stop peaking. So yeah, I think it's fair to say we may get some update. don't know, is that worth maybe doing like a live stream for? I'm not like an only Dead by Daylight streamer or like content creator, so it's not like the most critical thing, but it does seem that tonight there is some announcement reveal or some kind of stream that's taking place, so maybe we get an answer. We'll see. But good call out. Seems like that's probably something we're finding out tonight at the very least. All right. Excited but nervous. I mean, as I said, though, I think that's got to be one of those two. Like, if it's not, they've really dropped the ball. Like, even if you put out, like, clues, and if the fan base, like, goes the wrong direction, you need to do something to redirect them. You want it to still maybe be a surprise or, like, something, a build-up excitement, but also you don't want people to be let down. So I guess if it's not one of those two, it has to be on that level of like fan really wanting at this point in time. And there's not much else people want, like Predator maybe. I saw some joke about like Jurassic Park or something. I mean, there's a Slender Man option, so there's other stuff, but I think Pennywise, Jason are probably on another level when it comes to horror, at least. What's up with people in pre-game chat today? Like, what was that guy saying? It's not good luck, it's good game. The game's not over yet. How would it be good luck or a good game at that point? Leprechaun? See, Leprechaun is one that I think does make sense, but I think Leprechaun compared to Pennywise or Jason would be a letdown. But in general, I think Leprechaun would be awesome in this game. We've done Chucky, we can do smaller characters. Do you guys like the Leprechaun movies? I've only watched from start to finish the first one with Jennifer Aniston, and it wasn't great, so that's why I was kind of like, if this is like the best one, I don't know if I have a lot of hope for the rest of them. So I'm not a huge Leprechaun fan. Wait, why was there a key in that like that? That was kind of odd. There was like an item in the chest for Vecna. Art the Clown would be good too. Okay. I think that would be on that level. I think Art the Clown would be a good example of somebody that people would really like too. I think Pennywise, Jason, Art the Clown are in the same ballpark for sure. I mean, it's a little early to promote the new Terrifier movie. Like, I think that could make sense, but that doesn't come out for like another year, so maybe waiting until next year would make sense for that. 64 and 88%. That's pretty good. You said 50, didn't you say 58 earlier? Maybe it's gone up. 88% from fans. That's, I mean, that sounds like a Star Wars movie. That sounds like a pretty decent score for a Star Wars movie. You love the classic Leprechaun? I thought it was okay. I'm not like a huge fan of it. And as I said, after watching the first one, I was like, this one was just alright, so I'm not sure I should really watch the other ones. I mean, it's not meant to be taken like super seriously, in fairness, so. Hey, buddy, you doing? Is he coming back? Feels like he's coming back. Try to get this off. Good, cool. Have to save our medkit too, which we may need later. Should we open this chest? Forgot to see what that did. See if I can see it real quick here on the replay. Nope. The first leprechaun's not the best. Huh. I've heard, what's the other one? Like In the Hood is supposed to be pretty good. Or like he goes to space. Like they're very over the top, I feel like, in all the directions they take that franchise. Dude's on Death Hook already. You have other guy doing a totem. Oh. It was a hex totem at least. Pick the first one, Warwick Davis. Yeah, he seems solid, honestly. But I feel like the plot of the movie was very thin. But not everything has to be like the most groundbreaking thing of all time either. Okay, well, a couple people are on Death Hook, unfortunately. I guess I should probably take aggro a little bit here. Buddy's got ruin out there. I don't think I even realized that. Oh, hello. Wow. Okay. Oh, dude, he sees you. He definitely saw you doing that. He knows you're there for sure. No, he doesn't. Yeah, finish the gen first, actually. I would be totally good with that. Is this a hex build? I feel like we're doing the Pentimento, Ruin, all that kind of stuff. She hates the first one. Yeah, it wasn't great. I like her in movies too, but I don't feel like I would never have put probably Leprechaun on like a top 5 Jennifer Aniston movie or anything. Well, homie's dead, so we'll be in trouble here because 11's about to be dead too, unfortunately. Jennifer's Body's 2 is in the works. I mean, didn't we kind of get Megan Fox doing like the robot thing recently on Netflix? I think that's kind of the same idea almost, where it's her being evil. Yeah, well, this is now down to me and Felix. I'm gonna get on Jen. If Killer comes over here, so be it. We'll let Felix get the hatch and escape here. He get in the locker? He did, and he got grabbed from the locker. Well, this is not great. Do we save? I don't know if he wants me to save. He's acting like he doesn't, at least. Is he to my right? Please don't be to my right. How did you know I was here? Do you have an aura reading thing? You had to have, right? All right, buddy, I got you. Never mind, I don't got you. Awesome. Dude, what is, people are so, what is with the people in chat? Like, jeez. I'm just leaving that chat. People are so like evil sometimes. I think a lot of times when you're on the internet, especially, and you're like hidden behind a keyboard,
This is bad.
there's like a high willingness to say just whatever heinous stuff you want to say. All right, we'll do one more. I think I said that was supposed to be the last one, but we'll try another game. Honestly, I'm kind of glad they didn't get hatched, given that commentary at the end of the game. I was Team Killer at that point. Origins? I don't know if I know Leprechaun Origins. All right. I'll have medkits. You like the ending of Leprechaun in the Hood? I've heard that one's actually pretty decent. Like, it's kind of over the top. Yeah, Vecna's been around in D&D stuff for a while, for sure. Best one's 2 and 3. Maybe at some point I'll watch the other ones. I think there's other stuff that I should probably check out first, but it's good to know that maybe some of the later ones aren't too bad. Yeah, I mean, I think honestly the setup was going to favor that. Like you have Wes Craven working on a property, which I don't know who made Leprechaun. I'm assuming it's not somebody on that level. First and fourth ones are okay. Okay. She was in Scream Thunder. 18 cans of Monster. I'm assuming you have them, not that you just slammed them all, because I think 18 cans of Monster would kill somebody. Honestly, what's the most? I think if you had like 5, your heart would probably just stop. So take it slow for sure. Never watched Leprechaun Origins. I can't imagine it's good. It sounds like that one's not great, and I don't know if any of them are probably that great. I would agree, Thunder. I think Scream 1 is pretty safely for most folks the top one. I have a soft spot for 4, so there's times where I would debate that one, but I'm trying to be objective. I would say 1 is probably the answer. Only drink 2 a day. Yeah, I think anything more than 2 would be dicey for sure. Okay, we have some Resident Evil killer here. See you, bud. You just sprint bursted way out of here. What's worth? Isn't all that bad. Okay. Oh, here comes an Emmy. It's been a ruin day for some reason. I don't know. Dude, you just had the other guy run by you and you picked me. Why is this the most predictable of all time? There's no way. Okay, he's on Adam now. I was like, there's no way you pick me after he runs right in your face. Let's try to find a ruin, maybe? We can. Or maybe help this guy on this gen. A massive hot take. You think 2's better than 1? I don't. I think that. I don't think it's a hot take because I think a lot of people do like 2 the most. But 2 is not nearly as good as 1 for me. I think the killer reveal in 2 was pretty lackluster. I mean, it's better than some of the later ones. But I think that's why 1 is where it's at, is because it was pretty groundbreaking for the time. I thought, I didn't necessarily know that she was his mom, but I thought the reporter stuff felt very suspicious, like constantly at the scene of the crime and stuff. I feel like Mickey was a bit of a cop-out, though, where it's like we had no real indication until at the very end when they went like full psycho like they normally do. Okay, we got a zombie there. Do you guys like the song Zombie by Cranberries? Like everyone's covered that song, but it's a kind of a classic. Dishwish Casey survived Scream 1. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you gotta have to have stakes, because if everyone lives, then there's not a risk ever. But I got you. We have not found Ruin yet, unfortunately. You're not gonna have Scorch Hooks and Ruin, would you? Maybe you would. Okay, he's going that way. He's going towards the other person who's almost done with that gen. Come on, finish that before he gets over there. Oh, you... Okay, well... I'm gonna go commit to this one because we need to get this sucker done before Ruin just destroys it. Dude, we have to find this Ruin. No idea where the killer's at, to be honest. Okay, he's on them. So I'm gonna go for save. You finish that, I'll go for save. Her and Sydney were two of your favorites. Solid picks, for sure. Sydney's a great horror character. There's a reason they keep rehashing her. I'm so sorry, rehashing her story. I'm definitely more of a Sydney fan than I am a fan of Laurie Strode. But I'm considering watching all the Halloween movies this year and kind of going through them. Okay, there's a totem, but it's not lit. Is he doing the totem? No, he's doing a gen. What if we just do all the gens and just power through ruin this whole game? Would be kind of wild. Oh, why did he go that way? Is he trying to protect something over here? I don't know why he came over here. We did see that one totem was dull, so is there something else over here? Teammate's doing a totem, looks like. Oh, money. He got the ruin. Wait, no, he didn't. There was some other totem. Where are the pallets at? Where are the pallets? When I'm playing killer, it's like on Hawkins and there's like 3 pallets in a row. Whereas here, I guess it's right there, but like MIA. What other X does he have? Because I've seen 2 dull totems. Huh. Ruin and Undying. Okay, got you. Thank you. Adam, you're on death's door here. Let me heal you. Yeah. I've seen 2 dull totems, but we've not found the other lit one. Which one's your favorite? I mean, people that get mad about opinions on the internet are very weird. I mentioned that earlier where somebody commented on my Blue October video and they're just like, Blue October sucks. I'm like, all right. Like, thanks for being there, kind of thing. Like, you could say, I don't know, you could tell me Jurassic World Dominion's your favorite Jurassic movie, and I would say you're maybe a little bit crazy, but you're allowed to think that. Okay, I'm doing nothing right here. I'm just literally wasting time. Oh, okay. Why are we all here? I thought teammate had a flashlight. He's literally just doing what I'm doing and just happens to be here. I think they're doing another totem, so maybe... Oh, hi. Let me take the attention at least. Follow me. Leave Adam alone. He didn't do anything to you. I need something to vault. There's nothing here to vault. Where is a single vault thing? Here we go. Can we make it? We out of here. We out of here. Cruising. All right. I can't fully heal. Is there even a point to heal at all? Probably not. Okay, well, we finally got the totems taken care of now that it's like game over. It's game over, man. He was actually also in this game. Okay, let's just hop on this gen. Dave's got no hooks in him. I kind of feel like he should be taking some heat right now. Dave, what do you think? No. Like, if that guy doesn't take a hook before one of us dies, it's gonna be a very bad choice. I think the killer reveals in the Scream franchise is starting to whack around 5. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'd say wacky. I would say underwhelming. Because honestly, 4 was probably one of the more wacky ones, but it was at least like a satisfying, at least from one of the killers. Maybe not both of them, but Halloween 78 always be your favorite. Nice. I think that's probably a solid pick. Its place in horror can't really be denied. All right, Dave, you're about to let Adam die. Then we're gonna be in a tough spot. They're both doing gens. I think they're gonna let me die, to be honest. Yeah, I think we're dead here. Neither of them. Oh, one. That guy got off, but he's running right towards the killer now. Dave, or not Dave. Adam, you got me. Oh, brother. I'll take a hit for you if I can. Other guy needs to finish that gen. I don't know why he got off it at this point. I got you, buddy. Look at that. Okay. Is adrenaline not going to activate because I have to mend? I kind of feel like that's going to be a thing here. Oh, great. Well, I don't want to be by this door, actually. The mending kind of screwed me there, right? Okay, let's go up here. I'm gonna need to play this carefully. Definitely gonna have to play this carefully. Well, at least I didn't have to mend, but... Is Dave back on the door? I hope he's not yet. Okay. He's on the other door, right? No, he's on this door. Maybe. No, he's not. It's on the other door. I'm gonna get on this one though. Honestly, pretty decent recovery. I don't know what they're doing though. He didn't open the door, he just 99'd it. What are we thinking, there's gonna be a blood warden play or something? Why do we 99 the door? I'm a little confused what's happening. I can't really go for save because I'm hurt. Is he coming this way? He is, bro. Oh, dude, Dave, you better save this guy. He better save that guy. That's why you stay at the exit gates. Not to teabag, but to, like, bring the killer to you. That was actually a pretty awesome game. Did not look great for a while there with Ruin. But I can't even spectate. Oh, they made it out. Well done. I think he should have hooked or stayed by the other side. I don't know why he came across the map for me. I've never even seen this. Superior anatomy? Okay. It's like a chase thing. Gotcha. Bamboozle. Huh. You're right, it wasn't dying. Got it. Okay. And he brought a cake. Or pie. Love to see that. Yeah, thanks for chilling, Thunder. I mean, we're probably about to wrap anyway, but thanks for hopping in and hanging out. All right, let me catch up on chat, because I totally did not do a great job. I like when they did it over in the 6th Scream. Made more sense. Nobody was a bandit. I didn't like it in 2. Yeah, 6 definitely tried to, like, replicate 2. 5 tried to replicate 1 a little bit. You know, watch Leprechaun Revenge. A fan film? How do you do a fan Leprechaun movie? That's interesting. Yeah, game over, man. Bill Paxton. Actually, it's kind of funny. We have Dustin who says it in the game too when he gets hooked. I'm assuming it's in homage to Bill Paxton's character from Aliens. Favorite horror movie of all? I'm assuming you meant time. OG Nightmare. I think my favorite Nightmare may be 2. Is that a hot take? I don't know for sure what's people's favorites. I think people love Dream Warriors a lot, so. But 2 may be the one I like the most. The pool scene gets a little bit over the top, but I mean, it's Freddy, so you kind of come to expect that. Your new favorite horror movie of all time is The Lost Boys. I like that movie a little bit more every time I watch it, but I think I like the world a lot more than I like the movie, to be honest. I feel like the movie sometimes is a little bit slow for me. But it's a fun world to be in for sure. I mean, that town is very awesome. Robert Englund's the best. I mean, we've only had two, him and Jackie Earle Haley, right? The only two that have taken that role. He is probably the better of the two, but it's also like his role that he was in forever. Children of the Corn. I've actually not ever watched any of those. I've heard the remake, or not the remakes, the sequels for that franchise are not the best, but maybe I'll watch the original at some point. I do agree. You do seem to like Freddy. I mean, it's hard not. I will say though, Freddy's kind of a weird person to like at times because like you're kind of a creepy guy, but he's a cool icon when you don't think about his antics a little too much. Oh, you didn't love that? Yeah, I know everyone was always like, "Oh, it was actually Stu." There's no way it was Amber. But I think with any of those movies, you just have to accept that, like, they use the same body type no matter who the killer is, and half the time the killer is like a smaller, petite woman. So you have to suspend a little bit of disbelief with that franchise, even. All right, cool. We'll probably wrap it there for today. And it sounds like there's going to be a possible reveal for the next chapter tonight. I don't think I'll probably do anything live, but we'll talk about it at least if I don't do anything else. Also, we got someone else who hit that sub button, so thank you to whoever did so. Appreciate you. We are slowly working our way to that 1,000 number. All right, cool. We'll call it there then. Appreciate you guys chilling as always. It's been fun streaming this week, doing probably mostly DVD, but bounce around a little bit. Maybe we pick up BioShock and jump into that. We'll see for sure, but I would like to at least at some point soon. And then, at least for you, Matthew, specifically. Oh, Nanette, you said you like them too. The next music-related short, in all likelihood, will be Linkin Park. But please accept whatever list I put out there. As we talked about favorites, I think for the most part, most of my list isn't going to be too polarizing, but maybe some of the ones I like more than others could be. We'll see. Yeah, thank you guys for chilling. Appreciate you. As far as next stream, I don't know if we'll do it tomorrow, sometime soon, whenever it is. So I would say just keep an eye out for that and shorts as well. And yeah, have a great rest of your Friday. And if I don't talk to you, have a great weekend as well. And I will catch you next time. Later.